Oh, here we go, guys. We're back in the tree again. Caleb and I went and did some scouting around, and we didn't find anything that looks any better than this, but we did find one spot that looks kind of promising, and Caleb's going to hunt there tonight. But I'm getting frustrated. I left the campsite at 2:30, and I was in here by a little after 3, and I bumped deer, had them blowing at me and everything. It's like the deer are backwards. They're not moving in the early morning and the late night, but they're moving right in the middle of the afternoon. So tomorrow I think I'm gonna try to sit a lot longer in the morning, maybe till lunchtime or so. Makes for a long, boring sit, but these deer are just kicking my butt. But you guys could probably hear the acorns falling all around me. They're in here because of the acorns, so I'm gonna try to stay positive and hope that I didn't completely butcher the spot already. But the deer that saw me, the first group, I was tiptoeing in. The first group kind of bounded off a couple steps, and I pulled up my binoculars and saw them just slowly walking away. And then this second deer that I bumped was the one blowing at me, but still it's the same deal. It kind of bounded off, but then stopped, so I'm hoping that means I have a chance of something moving through here tonight. When I sat here last weekend, it was about 5:30 when those bucks came rolling through. And right now it's 3:45, so let's see if we can get one on the ground, guys. I'm gonna shoot anything tonight. 6 o'clock. And that big doe stood out there at like 80 yards for I'll guarantee 40 minutes. And when I got here, the wind was blowing in my face, blowing my scent back that way. And it switched directions and blew my scent right to her. I tried putting some Evercalm on quick, but she knew the gig was up. She started blowing and she blew about 100 times. Yeah, she did that right at prime time, so my hopes of seeing anything else are pretty low. But anything can happen. Oh guys, we're just about out of daylight again. I guess tonight would be considered an improvement because I didn't get skunked. But still a little frustrated with getting winded by that doe. I'm also getting kind of sick too. That's why my voice sounds the way it does. It gets harder and harder to get out of bed. Well, we're staying the night down here. I'm gonna get up bright and early and probably hunt somewhere different in the morning. But definitely seems like deer come in this place during the afternoon, so I'm definitely gonna keep that in mind. But we'll see you guys in the morning if I don't see nothing else here tonight. Well guys, I'm back here at the truck, and Caleb texted our group message and said that he blew it tonight. He missed one, so I put a Tacticam on his bow. We'll see if he remembered to turn it on, and if he did, I'll show you guys that footage and we'll go make fun of him at camp a little bit. Let's go. Well, here we go guys. It's 11:45 and I just got set back up. Try to take my time because it's super hot out. But this feels so wrong, but if it works, I'm going to be a genius. If it doesn't, I'm going to be an idiot. But these deer the last 2 days have been in here anywhere between lunchtime and 3 o'clock feeding on acorns, so we either miss them completely, leave too early, or when we're walking in, we're busting them out of here. So I gave this spot a break this morning, and I'm hoping this afternoon maybe some deer come through here. In a perfect world, it'll happen here within an hour or two. I'm gonna hang here and keep my eyes peeled because these deer, they're acting real skittish. They're walking real slow and standing still and just gorging on these acorns, but they're constantly looking around and smelling. As of right now, I got the wind in my face of where I think the deer have been coming from. But if I know my luck at all, they'll come from behind me and smell me. Start blowing everywhere. Who would have thought it'd be this hard to shoot a doe? I could puke right now, guys. That wind's been blowing in my face. Like I said earlier, the entire afternoon I've been sitting here. And those deer come in upwind from me, textbook, the way I wanted them to. And that stupid wind switched. Doe got a whiff of me and sent that whole group of deer back the way they came. These deer are so freaking smart. I'd have been 10 times better off if that buck would have been alone. I recognized him. He's one of the ones I had in front of me the other night, last weekend. And here the wind's blowing back in my face again. But when I counted on it the most, it swirled and hit me in the back of the head. And guys, I use as much scent control as I can. I took a scent-free shower last night out of a 5-gallon bucket. Spray my clothes down. I put deer dander on. I put Evercalm on every single set. And I just cannot stop getting winded. It's just hard to beat a swirling wind, I guess. But now I'm torn. I want to stay here, but then I don't have any motivation to stay here. With this wind swirling like this, there's no point, I guess. Hey, I think I'm gonna get out of here, go somewhere else for the evening. Are you lying?
You ain't gonna get hurt by anything.
Sarcasm.
Perfect morning spot just because of how easy you can slip into. So I got to hurry up.
Like a stairway. Oh, really? Adele? How far? I'll just tear right back down and come help you track it. Do you think you smoked it? You want me to come help you track quick? Alright, bud, I'll tear back down. This is like, hey, Caleb. This is like Ohio backwards.
Yep. That thing up behind the train stared me down. I was shaking so bad.
Hey, don't tell Dawson yet, okay? Oh, you pot liquor. Alright, buddy. Let me tear this stuff back down. I'll be over on your ridge, okay, buddy? Good job. Well, guys, I was all set up in a tree, and I had the GoPro rolling. You guys heard it. Caleb called me and said he shot one. Well, then he wasn't sure how good he hit it. He said don't get in a hurry to come over. So I walked clean up to the top of this ridge to focus on my hunt, and he just called me and said come get her. So he's got one down. We're gonna go meet up with him and get her out of here. At least someone had some luck finally. And I think Dawson, he's in a tree right now up the mountain higher, and he's already seen a doe and fawn, so I'm just as pumped for Caleb to get one as if I got one myself. So let's go get her out of here. There's the Loin Ranger. You never even got to climb a tree.
I don't even know if I could right now.
Tired.
I am wore out. My legs hurt so bad.
We're gonna take all the stuff out and come back and get her later. On recovery duty.
Nowhere to go, I know that. This trap,
Found her.
better check her in, bud. Horse flies on it.
Didn't take the flies very long to find her. Time to do the old DNR. You calling or doing it online?
Online, bud.
I like to call. You get to hear that voice of that recording. It's kind of iconic.
Down it.
Please have them available to access your DNR ID number, along with a 3-digit harvest location code and 2-digit county code found in your hunting and trapping guide. You have successfully completed the check-in procedure. To repeat your confirmation number, press 1.